Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 11th of May, 1983. And the title is, O Youth, Become Instruments for the Task of World Transformation. Today, Bapdada is seeing the gathering of holy swans who are seated on the seat of a swan. The seat of a swan is the stage of each elevated holy swan soul being lost in the love of belonging to the one Father and none other. Seeing such holy swans, Bapdada is pleased. Each holy swan is a Jnani, Yogi, and world benefactor soul. The remembrance of the Father, the comforter of hearts, is merged in the heart of each one of you. Each of you is engrossed in creating your present and future with a lot of love. At no time during the whole cycle, other than at the confluence, can you see such an elevated gathering. Will you be able to see again one family, one love, and one aim? Bapdada is also very proud of his children. This is such a big gathering of the family, and because each one of you is a child of the elevated Father, you have a right to the Father's inheritance. So, I'm seeing so many children who have a right. The Father is also pleased that each one of you children is a lamp of the clan. You are souls who are instruments for world transformation. Each sparkling star is one who gives light to the world. Each one's imperishable line of fortune is visible on the forehead. Such an elevated gathering is of those who have the determined thought of establishing one direction, one kingdom, and one religion. Bapdada was seeing the youth wing. Whether you are a kumar or a kumari, each one of you has the enthusiasm in your mind that all of you will definitely enable your world, your country, and the souls who are wandering for peace and happiness to find that you will definitely enable your brothers and sisters to receive a right to happiness and peace, that you will once again make your world into a world of happiness and peace. You have this determination, do you not? What can such a big gathering not do? Firstly, you are elevated souls and pure souls, and so you have the power of purity. Secondly, because of being Master Almighty Authority, you have all the powers with you. You have the power of the gathering, and together with that, because of being Trikaldarshi, you know that you have been world transformers many times previously. Therefore, because you have been victorious every cycle, even now, victory is guaranteed in the task of world transformation. There is no question as to whether you will be or not be. You are those who are victorious because of having faith in the intellect. You experience that the world of happiness is now about to come. Do you not? It is guaranteed that the masters of the world have already received the kingdom of the world. What will the youth wing do? Give this good news to the political leaders of your country and the world. Whatever dreams you have about something being like this, we will definitely fulfill that desire of yours. You will not just end one type of scarcity in the country, but two types of scarcity. Things are costly because of the scarcity of good character. When the scarcity of good character, that is, when the sorrow and peacelessness due to the poverty of good character is removed, all souls will not only become wealthy, but they will also claim a right to the kingdom, fulfill his pure hope, and demonstrate this to the instrument souls of the world. We will definitely make our country elevated, and we will make it prosperous, so that there will neither be any lack of attainment, nor will there be any of the many problems because of the lack of attainment. Don't just relate this determined thought to everyone, but demonstrate it by becoming an example of transformation, because people everywhere have heard many slogans inspiring them to have faith. They have heard so much that they now don't have any faith left in anyone. Those who say this have seen a lot and also now believe the truth to be deceit. Therefore, don't just speak about it. Let it not be your mouth that speaks, but let the greatness of your life speak. The sparkle of purity of each of you holy swans should be visible through your behavior. The power of the elevated awareness of all of you should create hope in souls who have no hope, and should create power in them. Do you understand what the youth wing has to do? Politicians of today are afraid because of the destructive acts carried out by the youths. Therefore, all of you world benefactors, the youth wing of this country of Bharat, must prove to them that Bharat is the most elevated of the whole world. Bharat is the spiritual lighthouse that gives light to the whole world, because when they recognize who it is that is inspiring you to carry out this elevated task, there will be no need for any questions to arise. Give the introduction of the Father through your life and your acts. You have such courage, do you not? What do you kumaris think? When people worship Durga, they consider themselves to be fortunate. How many Durgas are there here? Each one of you Shiv Shaktis is one who will show wonders. You are the same Shaktis who are worshipped in every home, are you not? So, O Shiv Shaktis, at least give your devotees some fruit. The poor, helpless devotees have become tired offering you fruit. They have offered you so much fruit. Therefore, in return of that devotion of theirs, you will at least give them some fruit. Do you not feel mercy for the devotees? Even the Pandavas are being worshipped. Nowadays, Mahavir Hanuman is worshipped a lot. And secondly, Ganesh, the destroyer of obstacles, is also worshipped. Everyone is performing devotion with the desire of receiving power. Give such devotees souls the fruit of all powers. Show them the easy path to overcome easily all obstacles for all time. Liberate them from calling out and make them into embodiments of attainments. The youth wing has to do such service. Do you understand? Acha. To those who create the lives of many others through their elevated life, to those who fulfill the good wishes of all the people of Bharat for an elevated and happy world, to those who ignite the lamp of elevated character in every home, to those who enable souls who lack something to receive all attainments, to the elevated souls who have such determination and have guaranteed victory, Bap Dada's love, remembrance, and Namaste. Bap Dada constantly has hopes in the kumars. Kumars can transform the world. If all the kumars have determination and move forward, they can perform great wonders. You are kumars who will perform wonders, are you not? Just be careful. Bap Dada is able to take a photograph automatically. You are kumars with determination, are you not? Kumars have a lot of physical strength, and this is why they are able to do double the work. You can be very good cooperative souls in the task of establishment. Kumars always have one thing in their intellect: just my Baba and my service, and nothing else. Those who constantly have Baba and service in their intellect easily become conquerors of Maya. Kumars simply have to pay attention to one thing. Constantly keep yourselves busy, not idle. Keep both your body and intellect busy. Become a busy man, not a businessman. Just as you set your timetable for actions, so too set a timetable for your intellect for the day. Now I have to think this. Now I have to do this. If your timetable is set, then you will remain busy in that. Maya cannot attack in any way those who remain busy. Adopt a method to keep the intellect busy. Just as there are ways of keeping yourself busy physically, so too let there constantly be remembrance in the intellect. Remain busy in intoxication. Do you know how to create such a timetable? Make a discipline for all time. Just as other disciplines are set, make this discipline too. I have to do this. You can perform whatever wonders you want with this determined thought. Kumars are the stars of Bap Dada's task. Kumars become instruments for service. Kumars also run around. Whatever service there is, Kumars have a special part in that. So, have the intoxication that you are special souls who have a special part. Maintain this happiness. So, we shall see what the group of Kumars do practically. You have to demonstrate this by doing something, not just speaking about it. You are those with a faithful intellect who have zeal and enthusiasm for service. You are unshakable, not those who shake. So, you unshakable souls have to make other souls unshakable in the same way. Become great donors and continue to donate. When your treasure store, Bhandara, is overflowing, you have to donate to many others. Constantly continue to make service progress. Let it not be that today you had a chance and so you did it, or that you think you will do it when you are given the chance. No, those who have treasures will find poor people from anywhere. They will beat the drums and definitely donate because they know that they will receive in the account of charity by donating. That donation is perishable and it can also be based unselfish motives. All of you are great donors of the imperishable treasures. Therefore, increase service, have a race, and become great donors. Do everything with faith. Don't think that the land is like this or that. Now the time has changed, and together with the time, the land is also changing. There is no longer the result of this land that you had earlier. Time is changing the atmosphere. Even the desires of souls are changing. They all feel the need for this. It is now the time. According to the time, constantly become great donors. If not through words, then through your mind. And if not through your mind, then through your actions. To transform a soul through your actions is to serve through your actions. You can even transform a soul through connection. Become such servers. Each day, look at the result of what service you did through your thoughts, words, and deeds. How many did you serve? With how much zeal and enthusiasm did you serve? You yourselves should look at the results every day. Make progress in the speed of the self and service. Now, bring about some newness. You opened centers and Gita Pathshalas and had melas. That is now something of the past. Now, invent something new. Definitely have the aim to bring about some newness in yourself and service. Otherwise, you will sometimes become tired and at other times bored. When there is newness, you will constantly have zeal and enthusiasm. Acha, Bap Dada meeting a group of mothers. Bap Dada has especially brought the gift of an easy path for the mothers. Have all of you received the gift of an easy path? Whatever you attain easily is a gift. So, have the intoxication that Bap Dada has especially brought the gift of an easy path. The easiest thing is to say, My Baba. That's all. By saying and experiencing My Baba, you will receive all attainments. You mothers should have the special happiness that the Father has especially come for you. All the others who come put the men in the front. Religious founders came and went away having established their religion. No one made the mothers well known, whereas the Father established the system of mothers first. So, the mothers have become long lost and now found. The Father found you with so much love and made you belong to Him. You looked for Him without an address, and so that was not really looking for Him. Look how the Father searched in every corner and found you. The branches of many different trees have now become the branches of one tree. It has become one tree of sandalwood. People say that even 2 to 4 women cannot stay together, whereas now all the women are instruments to establish unity in the world. Those people say that women cannot live together, whereas the Father says that only women can live together. Such women have a special status, dance with a lot of happiness, and sing, Wow, our elevated fortune. Let there never be any wave of sorrow. All of you have left the land of sorrow, have you not? You now belong to the confluence age. Therefore, continue to move constantly forward to the land of peace and the land of happiness. Seeing the mothers, Bap Dada is very proud. Those who had no hope now have hope and have become world benefactors. The world is now looking at you and wondering, where are those mothers who are going to benefit us? So, now become world mothers and benefit the world. Don't just become those who fulfill the responsibility of their worldly family, but become those who fulfill the responsibility of serving all the souls of the world. No matter where you may be living, always remain aware of world service, as is your aim, so you automatically develop those qualifications. If you have the aim of being unlimited, then you develop qualifications of being unlimited. Otherwise, you would remain trapped in the limited. Constantly have the awareness that I belong to the Father and I'm always in the unlimited, and continue to serve all souls with these good wishes. The two should be together at the same time. You may explain to someone in words, but until you give the power of good wishes to that soul, you won't receive any fruit. Serve through your thoughts and your words simultaneously. Don't just rely on giving the message. Otherwise, they go away saying, yes, yes, to everything you say. When you serve through the mind at the same time, the arrow will strike the target. Mothers should come onto the field of service. Each mother can look after a service center. If you don't have time, you can make a group of 2 to 3 mothers amongst yourselves. Don't say, I have the bondage of my family, or I have children, etc. Women who are social workers also have children, do they not? They also study. So now make yourselves into hands and increase service. Find someone and give them a position and then move forward. Now, Shaktis, come onto the field. Give some return of the sustenance you have received. The more you increase service, the more fruit you will receive of that. Your present will become powerful, and the future is created anyway. The more service you do, the more you will remain free from obstacles, and the happier you will also remain. Acha, blessing. May you be introverted and give the experience of uniqueness by remaining stable in your elevated form and elevated intoxication. In the constellation of stars, the sparkle of special stars is lovely even from a distance. In the same way, you stars should be visible as special souls amidst ordinary souls. While being in an ordinary form, you should be extraordinary and have a subtle stage. Then, within the gathering, you will be seen as the people who belong to Allah, God. For this, practice becoming introverted before becoming extroverted. Always remain stable in your elevated form and intoxication. And together with being knowledgeful, also be powerful and give knowledge. Only then will you be able to give many souls an experience. Slogan: when you keep Ravan's property with you, Dilaram, the comforter of hearts, cannot stay in your heart. Om Shanti.